It's Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. Before we start today, please like this video. It helps with the algorithms, helps to promote the video, helps to wake people up so that more people will see these videos and hopefully wake up. So make sure to like this video, share all my videos, all of your social media, and make sure you subscribe. Before we start today, I want to just say thank you, give a shout out here. These nice people, Patricia from Patty's Pet Foods, sent me some pet treats last week. And you all know, I love animals, especially dogs, cats. I love animals. And so Patty's Pet Food sent me some of these. This is lamb and flaxseed right here. Hopefully that is, I'll zoom this in really quick. And these are high quality treats. They have all kinds of stuff. You can check out their website. Just go to pattyspetfood.com. I'm not making a cent off this. They were nice enough to send me this. I will tell you that Mimi and Nugget love these treats. They love this stuff. They sent me some of these collagen beef sticks also. They love these things. They've been gnawing on these for days. So they seem like a great company. I believe they're out of the state of Illinois. pattyspetfood.com. I'm not making a cent off this. They were nice enough to send this to me, so I'm going to be nice enough to thank them and give them a shout out. And in the letter it says, if you put in BABE, B-A-B-E, my last name, B-A-B-E, 15, you will get a 15% discount. So check out the website. My dogs, Mimi and Nugget, love all the treats. All natural. This is high grade, very, very premium food, premium snacks. This is the stuff you want to be feeding your dogs if you have the ability, if you have the means to do it. This stuff's, it's not as cheap as the stuff you get maybe at the grocery store, but this is much, much healthier, really, really good premium food. My dogs love it. So, Patty, thank you so much for sending this to me. I want to give you a shout out back again. I don't make a cent off this. We should be dealing with people of like mind who are running these small businesses, who believe in what we believe in. These are the companies we should be helping, not Hollywood, not the football and baseball teams and all these sporting organizations that are just going to slap you in the face. We should be supporting small business in America, people that are like-minded, like you, like myself. This is who we should be supporting. So if you have a couple extra bucks, get your dogs a little Christmas gift right here. They're going to love it. Again, I'm not making a cent off of this. I just want to say thank you for sending that to me, and I wish your business nothing but the best. Without further ado, let's get into what's happening today. wolfstreet.com. Home sales collapse, prices drop further, supply jumps, people are finally on buyer's strike. So things are changing in the housing market. Even though they said it would never happen, that houses are only going to go up forever, the national median price of existing homes dropped to $391,800. That is down by 5% from the peak in June of 2022. Now, if we look at sales compared to prior October, this is very interesting. If we look at October of 2022, compared to October of 2023, we are down 14.6% sales. From 2021, we're down 38.8%. From 2019, October, we're down 26.8% in sales. From 2018, October, we're down 29.9%. These are staggering numbers. We are now in a housing collapse. I don't care what prices are at this point. Things are not selling. People cannot afford to buy. Many people cannot even qualify to buy a home at this point. October saw 37.6% of active listings. This on the multiple listing service. 37.6% of the listings saw price reductions. Sellers are now getting a little bit more motivated than they were a year ago. That is for sure. And I believe that this is just the tip of the iceberg, that this is just the beginning of the housing collapse. And why do I say that? I say it because we're going to see a lot of Americans lose their jobs. It's beginning right now, and it is going to accelerate in 2024. We are going to see a lot of people lose their jobs. You don't have a job, you're going to have a very, very difficult time keeping your house. You're going to have a very difficult time buying a house. The Airbnb market is beginning to get absolutely decimated. You have millions of homes that are short-term rentals in this country. I forgot the exact number, 10, 11, 12 million homes that are just short-term rentals. And now there are more homes than people that are able to rent those homes. And so when you have individuals that have 3, 4, 5, 6 homes in the short-term rental market and they're not getting people to rent those homes, guess what? They have a couple choices. They can sell those homes if they're not completely leveraged and upside down, or they're going to lose those homes to the bank. And at some point, those homes are going to be new listings. So we're going to see more trouble in the housing market. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to believe that. I know a lot of people bought into the FOMO the last 2 years. A lot of people believe the real estate agents. A lot of people believe the people in the $3,000 suits on the television that go buy a home, it's only going to go up. Dave Ramsey telling you this is the best time to buy a home, so it's got to be the best time, right? Many people are going to learn a very, very valuable lesson here, and many of them right now cannot sleep at night. Here's another one from CNBC. Fed gave no indication of possible rate cuts at last meeting, minutes show. The markets still believe that the Fed is going to not just pause, that they're going to begin to cut rates. And markets did not do very well today, pretty flat. But, you know, over the past couple of weeks, we've seen some real rallies in the market, all based on this hope that the Fed is not just pausing, but the Fed is about ready to reverse course, that the Fed is going to be cutting rates next year, and that we probably won't get a rate hike this year. I still believe there's a good possibility that we are going to get another rate hike this December, and we're going to see more rate hikes next year. Could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts. Are they going to cut? Are they going to reverse course? Or does the Fed continue to raise, stay higher for longer? That's what I believe. Here's another one today from CNBC. Lowe's cuts sales outlook as homeowners take on fewer projects. Shares slide. There is no doubt the money is running out. You know, when you inject $7 trillion into the economy over 30 months, there's a lot of money floating around. Well, I think we are now at a point where most people have spent the money. They are tapped out. So Lowe's is facing a cooling demand. People aren't spending on do-it-yourself projects. So what are they spending on? Well, if they have any money, or if they're tapping their credit cards, they're spending money on essentials. Probably not a new sink, maybe not new light fixtures, maybe they're not painting the walls of their homes or putting in new windows, maybe high-end appliances or a stove or refrigerator. No. Now people are worried about just paying for essentials, like putting food in the refrigerator, like paying the light bill, paying the heating or cooling bill. That's where people are spending money now. And if they don't have it, they're using their credit cards to do this. They're no longer running to Lowe's and Home Depot to go look at the latest appliance or the latest light fixtures, or the latest new carpet or tile for their homes. Things are changing, ladies and gentlemen. Now people are getting more into survival mode where they have a choice to make. Do I get some new fixtures, or do I feed my family? It's a pretty easy decision. They're going to feed their family. TheEconomicCollapse.com. 106.4 million U.S. adults do not have a job right now. Yet we're being told that there's too many jobs out there. There's too much opportunity. There's too many jobs. When a working age American is not working, the government puts that individual into one of two categories. Right now, there are only 6.5 million U.S. Adults that are officially considered to be unemployed, but another 99.9 million U.S. adults are considered to be not in the labor force, so they don't count as being unemployed. Don't let anyone convince you that unemployment is low in this country, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot of people out there that if they are working, they're working 2 or 3 or even 4 jobs to keep their heads above water. Many people are not working. We don't even know the real unemployment numbers, just like we don't know the real inflation numbers. We don't know a lot of this data because all the data is so manipulated. Retail sales, the commercial real estate numbers, we just don't even really know the real numbers of any of this. People that are working are barely scraping by month to month. Young Americans are in particularly dire straits. Millions upon millions of young Americans have low-paying jobs and are deeply struggling with student loan debt. The end game, it says, has arrived. And so you can go ahead, stick your head in the sand and believe that this isn't happening, but you probably are working 3 jobs or you're just unemployed. We are in big trouble. And when you look at the jobs that are out there, you look at the opportunity that is out there, we are now seeing people that have new careers. It's called fast food. It's called leisure and hospitality. These are the new careers. While the people that are working these jobs have $80,000 in college debt. $80,000 in college debt. You know, I was listening to some Dave Ramsey episodes today. And look, I don't dislike Dave Ramsey. I don't hate Dave Ramsey. I think Dave Ramsey 9 out of 10 times makes a lot of sense, even though I totally disagree on his belief that this is a time to buy a house. This is a good time to buy a house. Absolutely not. I think he's completely wrong. I think that, you know, he's heavily invested in real estate, and I think that he is very, very persuaded by his investments to tell people to continue to buy real estate. So I don't think he's being honest with people there, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't know the guy. Maybe he is. I don't know. But sometimes I will listen in on his show and not for what Dave's saying. I'm listening to the people calling in, and I cannot believe the trouble that these people are in. One call after another call, after another call, after another call. People calling in with so much debt. People that are, you know, 65 years old, have absolutely no money put away for retirement. A truck driver called in today, and he's got a $970 pickup truck payment. He's going through a divorce. His wife has a Lexus, which is probably, you know, $700 to $1,000 right there. So think about this. A truck driver with a $970 pickup payment, his wife driving a Lexus, another payment, they own a home, going through a divorce. Oh, has the Harley Davidson motorcycle too. I mean, the way people are living now, I mean, it's shocking. Truck drivers driving $1,000 a month pickup trucks, police officers and firemen living in $1 million+ homes. This, ladies and gentlemen, is 110% unsustainable. Unsustainable. But when I listen to these people calling up, no money saved up, no retirement, no emergency fund. People have called up saying that, you know, they were making $100,000 a couple of years ago. Now they're working for $14 or $16 an hour. I mean, how's this all going to play out? It is unbelievable what is happening and the condition of the average American. Look, we're being told that the airports we're going to see record-breaking numbers. People are driving everywhere. People are filling up the gas tanks, and they're buying the turkey dinners, and, you know, everything's fine. Do you believe all this? I mean, how are people paying? If this is true, how are people paying for it? You know as well as I do. They're going deeper and deeper into debt. We'll be told that this is going to be the busiest Christmas shopping season, retail season of all time, right? They'll just tell us it was record-breaking. Do you believe it? No, I think that's impossible. But whatever they tell us, if people really are out there spending, what are they using to spend? When we know that millions upon millions of people are working 2 and 3 jobs in this country, that, you know, just recently 20 million households in this country couldn't even pay their utility bills, but we're going to be told that this is going to be a record retail Christmas season, or they're going to sell more turkeys than ever, more people are driving, more people are flying, everything's fine. Believe what you want, ladies and gentlemen, but I think it's a bunch of BS. The hedge today. High-end retailers face downturn as wealthy Americans cut back on spending. Affluent Americans are now cutting back. Now, the average person will probably be running to Best Buy or Walmart or Costco, and they're going to go buy another big screen TV. Now, it's shocking. I was at Costco the other day, and you could buy an 85-inch Samsung for, I believe, $1,300. They were selling 85 inches from $1,300 to $2,000. They've gotten extremely cheap. But ask yourself, how many big screen TVs do you need? How many computers do you need? See, the average person will just spend because they're addicted to spending. But people who have money, people who are affluent, who are rich, they're a little bit more savvy. That's why they're wealthy, because they can control themselves, where the average American cannot control themselves. This is going to be, again, with what's happening in more high-end retail, it's going to be more potential trouble for the economy, and this is a bad indication. Student loan repayment has begun. So if you have the more affluent shopper not spending and the student loan repayment has begun, this is going to pull a lot of money out of retail spending. According to Bloomberg data, a collection of retailers serving the upper middle class, such as Apple, Coach, and Nordstrom's, experienced their steepest sales decline in 2 years. The Bloomberg Affluence Index, which is comprised of 30 high-end retailers, shows a marked deterioration in sales and showed that 70% of the 30 experienced declines. Here's another one. The hedge. Best Buy issues warning ahead of Black Friday. Consumer demand unpredictable and inconsistent. Chief Executive Corey Berry warned consumer demand has been even more uneven and difficult to predict. We believe it is prudent to lower our annual revenue outlook. Again, I told you I was just at Costco a couple days ago. The TVs, box loads of TVs. I was at Best Buy about a month ago, boxes and boxes of TVs. Best Buy sales are down 8% this third quarter compared to the previous third quarter. So people have choices to make. Are they going to eat? Are they going to pay the utility bills? Are they going to make the car payment? Or are they going to go buy computers, electronics, televisions, new appliances? Things are about to change, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see huge changes coming in 2024, and it's already begun. The hedge. Inflation battered Americans raiding 401ks to pay mortgages and rent. The economy is edging deeper into troubled waters, everyone. More Americans are raiding their 401 retirement accounts to cover basic living cost. This is how bad it's getting. And I probably have to look at the data. How about people that are taking payday loans? These legal loan sharks charging people hundreds, what is it, 200, 300, 400% on payday loans. This is what people are having to do now because they are in survival mode and they were not prepared for the reckoning that has now begun. According to Fidelity, 2.3% took out a hardship withdrawal in the third quarter. That is up significantly from that 1.8% in the same quarter of 2022. The top two reasons given for the third quarter hardship withdrawals were avoiding foreclosure or eviction and medical expenses. People never thought this would happen to them. People thought that things are just going to keep going up. Houses are going to keep going up. NFTs are going to keep going up. The cryptos will keep going up. The stock market's going to keep going up. Everything's going to be fine. They're going to pull the rug out, ladies and gentlemen. And when they do, we're going to see a lot of carnage out here. People are not prepared to deal with it. People are oblivious. People have no idea what's about to happen to them. But a lot of people now are beginning to get extremely worried. They're getting very, very concerned because they're looking at their bank accounts. They're rating their retirement accounts. They now realize they have no money, and now home prices are beginning to come down. Wait till home prices begin to crash. Now, they said they'll never raise interest rates. It'll never happen, but they did 11 straight hikes. People have been telling you and I that home prices are never going to come down, never going to happen. How many people would ever think that you would see 8% for a mortgage right now? How about those people that said that could never happen? Well, it happened. So anybody telling you now that you're not going to see home prices coming down, especially when you're seeing home sales collapse, commercial real estate collapse, banks going out of business, and you think that we're not going to see a housing collapse in America? Of course we are. We're going to see millions of people lose their jobs. How are people going to go rent Airbnbs or go buy homes or qualify to buy homes? They're not going to qualify to rent a room at this point. Gold surges back above $2,000 as major indicator collapses near lowest level since the 1990s. What's happening is gold broke 2,000 today. Very nice day. Silver broke 24, did pull back a little bit, but had a very, very nice day. But what we're seeing happen is gold is going up and home sales are crashing. Gold going up, home sales crashing. Nothing bad has even happened yet. We're still somewhat stable, right? They're keeping this thing, moving down the road here, okay? They've got this thing strung together with rubber bands and string. But we have not seen anything yet really break apart. The economy is collapsing. There's no doubt about it. But they're doing everything they can to just keep this thing on life support. The patient is still breathing, ladies and gentlemen. The patient is still alive. And gold now is $2,000. We're literally $60 away from the all-time high, and nothing has even broken yet. I'm going to myself continue to add to my gold reserves. Many of you still ask me where a good place to buy from. SD Bullion, I have a link right down below. I've been buying from SD Bullion for 5 years. You don't have to buy gold. You can buy bonds. You can buy cryptos. You can buy baseball cards. You can buy anything you want to buy. I buy gold. I buy gold from SD Bullion. Link down below. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just telling you and sharing with you what I'm doing, what my circle of friends are doing, what I believe in. I believe in an asset that's been around for 5,000 years, God's money. It's never been worth zero, never going to be worth zero. It's worth $2,002 right now as I make this video, and nothing has even broken yet. Think about when things really get bad, what gold is going to do. Honestly, personally, I pray to God that gold stays below 2,000. I hope it goes to 1,200. That would tell me that everything is cooling down, that things are going to be okay. The higher gold goes, especially over 2,000, it is warning you that things are not okay. Things are not okay socially. They're not okay politically. They're not okay financially. So gold is warning us right now that something is going on. So if you want to be diversified and you're thinking about adding some, get some. You don't have to get it at SD Bullion. You can get it wherever you want to get it from. Just make sure it's a reputable dealer. I shop at SD Bullion. Check out my link. A fantastic company. Funflation drives sporting event ticket prices up a whopping 25%. This to me is absolutely strange. I'm going to use the word strange. I see all these adult people, going to these games, putting face paint all over themselves, putting uniforms on. And you have adult people watching other adults play a game, and then they pay $100 for parking, $10, $15 for a beer, $10 for a hot dog, and then they're paying a whopping 25% more for a ticket. I don't get it. I really, really don't. If this is your thing, God bless you. I just don't give my money or time to these type of organizations. I think you'd be, this isn't financial advice. This is my opinion. I think you'd be better off saving your money and not buying $10 and $15 hot dogs and $10, $12 beers and $100 tickets and $100 parking and all that nonsense. I think you'd be better off take that money and go buy yourself some gold, something that you'll have forever, something that you'll have for an emergency, not going to a football game or a baseball game. It just doesn't make sense, especially now. But to me, people, the sheep that are doing this right now, using the credit cards, most of the, these people, not all, but many of these people have no money saved up, no retirement. They're using credit cards. They're using their savings to go watch a football or a baseball game. Okay, these people, ladies and gentlemen, are going to get what they deserve, rightfully so. They should. This kind of thinking, this mentality right here in this environment, and this is what people are doing. They're spending this kind of outrageous money to go to a sporting event or even to a Taylor Swift concert, whatever. If you're paying this kind of money for entertainment, you're going to get what you deserve. People are going to get what they deserve. Instead, they should be taking this money. They should be buying assets. They should be buying security. No, they're buying a good time. So enjoy it. If this is you, enjoy the good times, because the reckoning is coming. And, one day you'll wish that you had security. One day you'll wish you had assets. One day you'll wish that you had emergency food put away. You'll wish that you had skills. You didn't invest in yourself. You invested in people throwing a ball around or hitting a baseball. And most of these organizations don't even like you. And you still give them your time and your money. Yahoo News. 40% of Americans are afraid to walk alone at night. This is really sad when you think about it. Here we are in America, a first world country. We're told that we're the wealthiest nation, even though we're the most bankrupt nation. But we have so much crime now in America. Most people are afraid to walk at night alone. I think most people are afraid to walk, period, at night, no matter who they're with. Again, this is on Yahoo News. This is where we're at in America, where people just go in. I was watching some young ladies went to a Marshall's, and they just started ripping purses off the wall and just walking right out with them. So we're at a point now in America where you're on your own. When you go out to dinner, when you go shopping, when you're walking at night, you're walking in the daytime, when you're parking your car, when you're at your house, you are on your own. So hopefully you're not one of these people investing all your money in sporting events and Taylor Swift concerts. Hopefully you're the person investing in you, in your skills, in your security, in your future. Because the people who aren't doing this right now, I was talking to somebody today, and we watch the crime daily, especially here in California, and much of it very, very violent. And I always ask this question: what is this going to look like when people get hungry? Because inflation's not going away. People, especially people on a fixed income or people who have no job, prices are going to continue to go up. It's going to cost more to eat. It's going to cost more to feed yourself, your family. And if you're on a fixed income or you don't have a job and you begin to get hungry, if you think the violence we're seeing now is something, wait till you see what's coming. Because the violence now is just people having fun, beating people up. It's fun to go steal purses. It's fun to go to Nordstrom's and steal clothes. It's fun to go to Apple and steal computers. That's all fun. But when people get hungry, when they get desperate, then it's not going to be fun. Then you're going to see the real violence. So enjoy your football games, enjoy your baseball games. I think that you better really think about where you're putting your money and your time. Maybe it's time to get in better shape. Maybe it's time to be training with your tool sets. Maybe it's time to be training at the range. Maybe it's time to train in the gym, the mat, and your defensive skills, instead of donating more time and money to these organizations that really dislike you. I'm going to leave it there today. God bless every one of you. Again, Patty, thanks for the nice little dog treats. For the 3 people out there that will say that they're paying me, they're not paying me. It was just very, very nice of Patty's Pet Food, pattyspetfood.com, to send these treats to Mimi and Nugget. They really do like them, and they're very, very healthy, high quality food. So check them out. And again, to the 3 or 4 people who say that I'm doing this for money, if I was, who cares? But I'm not. It was just a nice favor, a nice gesture, and I think they have a great product. So check it out for your dogs. Be a nice little Christmas present for your dogs. Other than that, I'm going to leave it there today. God bless every one of you. As always, I look forward to speaking with each and every one of you very, very soon. Stay safe. Make sure you're exercising situational awareness, and make sure you're preparing. Have a great night.